Foodie Phonics friends, it's been ages since we've baked together. As you can see in the background, I'm in a new kitchen, which is the reason I haven't baked with you for such a long time. I've moved to a new house. So let's get on with our first recipe for the first time in a long time. We're going to make tahini no-bake fudge. What's not to love, right? I believe if you have nut allergies, you can eat tahini, but you do need to check with your doctor or an adult to make sure that you can have tahini if you have nut allergies. Also, I've used sugar-free chocolate chips in my recipe, purely because that's my choice, but you can use any chocolate chips you like. So, let's begin. I have 1 whole cup of tahini. Oh, I can't really tip the cup. You'll see when I pour it into the jug. 1 whole cup of tahini paste. Tahini is kind of like the flavor of peanut butter, but it's made from sesame seeds. That's why you just need to make sure that you can eat it if you've got nut allergies. There we are. Scrape out all of the sesame paste, the tahini paste I mean, sorry. Then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of coconut oil into the tahini paste, pour that all in. Then I've also got 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You can see it in there, you'll see it when I pour it into the jug. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And then I just have to use my tablespoon again, the one I used to scrape out the tahini paste, for 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla essence. I can use the dirty one because I'm going to mix it all in together anyway. 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla essence, and then just a sprinkling of salt. It's supposed to be 1/4 teaspoon. I prefer just a pinch of salt. So, whoop, there we go, just a teeny tiny pinch of salt into the tahini paste. Mix it all up. Can you see the oil is separated because that's what oil does? So we have to mix until it's all blended together. And then you get to add 1/4 cup of chocolate chips of your choosing, your flavor. Could be white chocolate chips, could be milk chocolate chips. I've used dark chocolate chips that are sugar-free. So there we go, 1/4 cup into the tahini paste. And then I'm going to pour them into my loaf pan. My loaf pan has been lined with baking paper so that the tahini squares, when they come out of the freezer, will easily, there's a chocolate chip stuck on my spoon, will easily lift up. Alright, so let's pour it into our baking paper in the loaf pan. Oh, all the chocolate chips stay behind. Scrape them out. And then you place the loaf pan into the freezer for just 5 minutes. Then you take it out again. And guess what you do? You add more chocolate chips. And then you have to put it back in the freezer again for 30 minutes. And in that time, boys and girls, you can help Mummy and Daddy tidy the kitchen. Because remember, when we finish baking, we always tidy our messes. There we have our, oh, I'm going to turn it sideways. Hopefully it will flatten again. I'm going to pop it into the freezer. And I'll be back 1 second, right? Just my freezer's just here behind the camera. In it goes. That'll be 5 minutes. And then we get to add more chocolate chips. So let's just go over the ingredients again, shall we? 1 cup of tahini paste. 1/4 cup of coconut oil. It helps if I show you the ingredients, doesn't it? 1/4 cup of coconut oil. There we go. It was 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. It was 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla essence, a pinch of salt, and 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. Mix it all together, put it in the freezer for 5 minutes, then you're going to take it out the freezer and you're going to add 2 more tablespoons of chocolate chips. How easy is that, boys and girls? I do hope you bake these delicious tahini fudge squares and let me know how you like them when you're finished. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.